Welcome, acolytes. Today I am reacting to the man, the legend, the beast boy himself, Count Dankula. I personally, okay, you know what? I don't even care. It's just the. Did you play Ghost of Tsushima? If not, you should. It's a very, 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 very good game. This game just freaking rocks. I cannot freaking overestimate how good it is at the end of the day. And I just got slaughtered and I don't like it. But start from last checkpoint. I just did. So if you actually want to do that, that's freaking awesome. But oh, okay. And it's good. It's just good. But as it is, let's just start with the Count Dankula thing. And by the way, if you like my content, leave a like, support, leave a comment, press the notification button. You know the shopping, and show me and Count Dankula some love. And let's start.
Someone just tried to boog in the Congo. DR Congo Army says it has thwarted attempted coup. And when I saw some of the news reports that says 2 British men are in custody, apparently was it 2 British nationals or 2 American nationals? I forget. But I did text a friend of mine who is featured as a mad lad before, and I was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And he was like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "Oh my." I thought, I mean, when you told me you had plans, like I was just saying, he's fine. Don't worry, he's all right. He's chilling. He's in Africa. He's chilling and relaxing. And I'm not going to say what he's up to. Let's just get on with the article. The Democratic.
Damn it! Count, for fuck's sake! You're cock blocking us. Why? That's not cool, man. Have a medley that's in Africa. This could be the guy that the mercenary. No, he's too old for that. The mercenary guy, maybe somebody. Irrelevant. Okay.
Republic of the Congo Army says it has quashed an attempted coup against President Felix. Sharp in the capital Kinshasa involving Congolese and foreign fighters. DR Congo Army spokesperson Brigadier General Sylvain Ekenge said that 50 suspects, including 3 Americans and a naturalised British citizen, it's an important term that, have been detained. He previously said on the state-run broadcaster RTNC TV, I mean that's kind of redundant in the Congo. I mean, if there's a form of media, the government run it, that the situation is now under control. His statement comes hours after armed men attacked the house of Vital Kamerhe, the former chief of staff and close ally of President fucking Tshisekedi. Tshisekedi.
The former president of Tshisekedi. That's it. I literally cannot speak that. Tshisekedi. I definitively mispronounced it, but still, at least I try. He also.
Tshisekedi, okay. Early on Sunday morning, witnesses say a group of about 20 assailants in army uniform attacked the residence and an exchange of gunfire followed. 2 guards and an assailant were killed in the attack on Mr. Kamerhe's house, his spokesman and the Japanese ambassador said in posts on X. The men also occupied the Palais de la Nation, the office of the President of the Republic, which is located in the city centre, a place highly secured by the Republican Guard. Japan's ambassador in the Congolese capital has warned nationals not to go out. Why are the Japs so prevalent in the Congo? By the way, if you've watched any of my Mad Lads wherever I have to talk about the Congo, politically, the Congo is probably the most politically complex place in the entire world, by the way. Nothing makes sense. Nothing in the Congo politically makes sense. That's... When you understand that, you'll be able to get along with this article much easier. President Tshisekedi.
Oh yeah. No. The Congo is definitively hard to understand because it's purely driven by emotion, or at least most of the time, and it's so nonsensical. I remember some but it was a bit longer ago. Some politician actually supported that white people are freaking vampires, and we should, well, yeah, you know, execute them and stuff like that. And yeah, and it's just like, why? What? Vampires? Are you shitting me? And yeah. It's just, it's not in the entire land, let's be just completely freaking honest here. But it's a lot. It's a lot. What the F? The bird just, oof. And it's a lot, as I said, it's a lot. I just, it's just, on the one hand it's so stupid, on the other it's just, why doesn't make sense?
Has not made any public comment on the situation so far. Local media reports said the assailants were members of the New Zaire movement linked to formerly exiled DR Congo politician Christian Malanga, who has acquired American citizenship. Mr. Malanga was shot dead at the presidential palace after he resisted arrest by security forces, Mr. Akenge said. His son, Marcel Malanga, was among the 3 American nationals arrested over the alleged coup. The US ambassador to DR Congo, Lucy Tamlin, said she was shocked by reports that Americans may have participated in the coup attempt. Damn, I wonder who trained them.
Yo, Seko, you know who trained them. You Seko for this moment. Just come on. Say it.
I wonder who. So curious, isn't it? Do you know China's been moving into Africa a lot? And in the Congo, there's a lot of conflict minerals, as they're called. You know, like Congo is a very, very good hotbed for things like cobalt, lithium, all those other things. You know, things that are used in electronics all over the world. And the Chinese were moving in. So, and obviously they were welcomed in. So obviously, whoever was in charge of the Congo currently must have been very pro-Chinese. So, a change of leadership would have benefited certain people. You fucking know the story, right? I don't even have to explain what happened.
And for those who don't know the story, it's still the same thing. It's basically a power play. It's a basic power play. If you actually get people that are pro your country in power, then you just get a positive out of it. It's that simple. It's not even, you know. But, and at the end of the day, what's actually also interesting, and I may or may have not actually mentioned it. Oh, sorry about that. Had to redirect my freaking spine here. Trainers for certain things, for battle and such, are actually quite popular. It's outstanding that you could make really good money actually just training the people in combat. It's something I actually didn't expect in the slightest. But yes, you train people, you train people for combat, and you get actually some very, very good benefits out of it. I'm surprised. I'm totally effing like, what? Okay. Didn't expect that one.
Rest assured that we will cooperate with the DR Congo authorities to the fullest extent possible as they investigate these criminal acts and hold accountable any US citizen involved, Ms. Tamlin said in a post on X. African Union Chair Moussa Faki said he strongly condemns the coup attempt and welcomed the response of the country's defence and security forces. He takes this opportunity to condemn any use of force to change the constitutional order in any African state whatsoever. Motherfucker fell asleep in his fucking continent's history class, didn't he? Jesus Christ. The BBC has said that's like every government right now in fucking Africa, apart from like That's like all of them, north, mid, south. That's like all of them. The BBC has seen a video of Mr. Malanga saying in Lingala, a local language, we the military are tired. We cannot march together with Vital Kamerhe and President Felix Tshisekedi. President Tshisekedi was re-elected for a second term in disputed elections. That's redundant if it took place in Africa. Last year in December, he won about 78% of the vote. Nearly 20 people were killed in election-related violence in the run-up to the vote. DR Congo is a country with vast mineral wealth and a huge population, but despite this, life has not improved for most people, with conflict, corruption, and poor governance persisting. Much of the country's natural resources...
By the way, if you're one of the people that think that after a conflict or a new leader, the things get instantly better, that's not how that works. It's not how that works. It always takes time before things actually change. And most of the time, they change to worse. So be very, very careful what you're wishing for. Because this can end very badly if we're not actually, well, very, very, very careful who we pick.
Resources lie in the east, where violence still rages despite Mr. Tshisekedi's attempts to deal with the situation by imposing a state of siege, ceasefire deals, and bringing in regional troops. The Congo's essentially permanently been at war for like the last 60 fucking years. They've not been able to catch a break. Like, this thing is not a lot of people know about it, but there's been like ongoing civil, like back-to-back civil wars in the Congo for decades now. You just don't hear about it because it's not news anymore. No one fucking cares. Right? Nobody fucking gives a shit anymore because it's just always the case it's happening there. However, I do think my theory holds. While
it's true, and yes, sadly nobody cares, it's just a sad fact. And I mean, people... I'm always of the opinion that you should really, really take care of the people you're actually... are that you stand over, that you're the boss of, that you're the political leader of. But F me, it's just a delusion for now. Shit won't happen like that. It's just I hate it, but I accept it as a fact of life. Not a fact I like, just a fact of life.
There's a lot of war, right? The Chinese have been moving into Africa massively. Oh yeah, we'll build you a hospital. Oh yeah, we'll build roads. Oh yeah, we'll build a fucking mine and a lumberyard and blah 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 and all these other like wonderful things that you need. Oh yeah, we'll totally do all of that, but they obviously get a huge cut, or they get to buy all of the materials at like rock bottom prices, and they pay the workers like absolute shit as well. So China is getting a lot of resources out of Africa.
Yep.
And if there is one thing that we cannot tolerate, it's our enemies getting things when we want them. So that is when Uncle Sam will come in, you know, grease the right palms. Oh, how did that creative AKs get left in the jungle? That's fucking, I don't know who put that there. That's wild. Damn, there's some excellent trigger discipline on these terrorist radicals.
True, and that's, I'm gonna be honest, this is just how war works. It's disgusting, but also, well, just a fact of life. You're gonna get people that train freaking terroristic groups so they can do better in their specific location, and after that they slaughter other kinds of things because they think they are something after freaking killing civilians and other people and just ending human lives for... Okay, sorry about that rant.
It's the CIA. It's the CIA. That's what's happened. That's probably who's funded this. The guys will have been American trained. Whenever someone of interest tries to get citizenship into America, oh yeah, we'll totally give you citizenship, but one day you will be... You're whose brother? One day you will be called upon. We'll require you. Everybody remember the Bay of Pigs? Everyone involved in that. Oh, citizenship. Oh, fucking immediately like that. However, a day came when they were called upon to pay back the favour, and the Bay of Pigs, fucking Jesus Christ, that. I didn't go to plan. I didn't know that actually went horribly fucking wrong. Like everything that could have went wrong with the Bay of Pigs went wrong, and it looks like everything that could have went wrong with this has also went wrong. But I'm gonna just place my bets now on it was a regime change attempt, so that obviously whoever the new guy was, you know, after he has his American citizenship and he's been over in America chatting to some guys in some very, very nice suits, a few tourists, one might say, he was going to go in, he was going to take over, obviously with no linkage to the CIA in any way whatsoever, kick the Chinese out, draft new contracts for minerals to the Americans, but then if it all falls apart, that's why the American consulate are like, no, you're telling this to me right now for the first time. Oh man, look, fuck it, it's a tale as old as time. No, sorry, it's a tale as old as the CIA.
Well,
apparently some of you...
He's not wrong. And yes, things like that can go arise very quick. And I mean very quick. But in the end, as I said, it's most of the time it's just life. It's just something that sadly I cannot really influence. Like, my voice is way too small for that right now. Maybe it's gonna get better. And I try to actually just talk with people, just try to teach the younger generation day by day how, what, and why the world works as it works. And maybe someday we get a generation that actually just accepts the thing that it is how it is and won't live in a freaking dreamland, and instead just does something against it, because right now it goes in the opposite direction, sadly. Always wanting change, but never wanting to actually do anything for the change. And that just doesn't work. If you want something, most of the time, you just have to work for it. Except you're a freaking very, 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 very rich and privileged person. Then, probably, a lot of things just come to you without any, work done. But that's not a lot of people that can actually enjoy that privilege. So, but as it is, acolytes, good night.